There we are. We'll hang out with for Daimono. Hey, perfect timing. I just sat back down as well.
All right. Did you want to set up a
Nice
lobby?
to have me back, knowing I didn't die, knowing I didn't fall in the toilet and drown.
All right. So I don't know if there's any low ranky people around at the moment for a low rank lobby, but we'll probably do a G rank lobby.
So,
Raichu is back. Oh shit, Raichu's still here. Aren't they?
on
Raichu's
my
still
end,
here.
I have one low rank player,
Cookie boy.
and I have
He's a
one
little cookie
person
lad.
we just got.
You're farming Tetsu and not getting killed. Good work, Zeus. I love farming. Tetsu's a really fun fight, I'll be honest. I think that so many
What would we
4
like to
fights
do?
are just
Do we
fun
wanna do
as
a little
hell.
bit of- do we wanna do
It's an
some
emote
G-Rank
now?
first?
Oh really? On your channel? That's
And
amazing.
Maybe I can swap over and help.
There's an
Zeus
emote I have on my personal Discord, which is like
get some more low rank stuff done.
just a very cute Raichu. He's just a happy lad. He's very cute. I think it's from Mystery Dungeon. Also, welcome in, Gore. You got to see the BRB. I'm proud of my BRB. I think I like that screen a lot. The BTTV one? Heck yeah. Alright. Well, I think if, did you say you had a low rank person?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't, did you want to do some low ranks first, or are we going to do some G ranks
Let's
first?
do some. Let's do a little G rank first,
Alright, G.
just to ensure we get some hunts in. I do know. Indominus, did you get your Diablos quest finished last time, or is that the one you're on right now? The Gatekeeper Diablos to get into G rank.
Thanks, Nate. I'm like, when it's nice and sunny, I always feel like I just need to have a shower. Like it makes me think of hot summery days. Passcode only for good friends. There we go. Password is as always 699. So you guys feel free to join. I'll put the ID up in a sec. All right.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, wrong type of lobby. I put a low rank lobby up. Whoopsies. All right.
I remember Zeus. Yeah, we definitely want to try and get some hunts in for you tonight.
Oh, Zeus low rank as well.
Zeus is low rank, but climbing.
I feel like I don't know if Lolly's still around because Lolly was wanting to do some.
Did you make one?
I just made a low rank, so we could swap. We could do low rank. Oh, I just.
Oh, we can do low rank.
I canceled out. I pressed cancel. Oh wait, hang on. What? What? Oh, I've somehow joined Kage's. Kage's are running a. How did I join a Kage HUD? What? What happened here?
Alright, I'm forming it. If we want to start with low rank then, I'm forming low rank.
Hopefully Kage doesn't notice me.
Just sneak away before he notices.
Alright, you let me know when the lobby's up and I'll join yours.
So do you have low rank people on your end as well?
I don't know if anyone's around right now, but I do know some people have mentioned.
Oh. Also, just out of habit, I used my password, which is 0824.
If you guys haven't already followed Kage, like,
Thank you.
Kage is also a
Ready,
Monster
are you?
streamer. He's a friend of mine, and I accidentally joined his lobby.
Alright,
So
Zeus, we're ready for you. This is fine, Zeus, because I want to use this weapon.
Kage said, "Everybody might notice." I don't know what he's doing. He's just over in the corner. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna go find Bear's lobby quickly because I accidentally. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Did it auto me into a lobby? I don't know what happened there.
And if we don't, you had
Hate it.
someone
Hot
low
days
rank on
equal
your
pollen.
end,
Showering to burn the hay fever away. That's not a bad idea, Carter. I think that's the way to do it. Sorry, what was that, Bear?
Oh, thank you, Superwoman. I'll take care of that right now.
Oh, we're gonna depower ourselves here. I could run cat. Oh, I could be a cat. I haven't been a cat in a
On
while.
your end?
Heck yeah, cat time.
That time?
Considering the top 3 non-elements of Nergi, Bloodbath, and Silverwind. Yeah, there's not really... That's the problem with that game. There's not enough choice. I do have a major issue with stories where it's like you have to use the Deviants or the Deviants or the Elders basically to be meta because there's not enough Deviants, like difference between like the lower power levels with their uniqueness. Like they don't have unique traits, and I think that's a bit of an issue. I can be a cat, should we tell him? Tell me what, Carter.
Going well, Jake. How was your stream tonight? No, thank you for pointing that out, Superwoman.
Let's go. Oh,
We
this is
can,
what I look like
do
today.
we have any other low rank players who want to join?
I don't know. If anyone else is low rank, feel free to join us. We're going to be helping out some people. I believe that Lolly was working his way through, but I don't know where he was up to, but here right now.
Okay.
If anyone's in Kage's chat at the same time, you can apologize for me. I didn't mean to jump in his lobby randomly. I don't know how that happened.
Wait. Oh yeah. So Hero is Indominus, who just hit G rank. So he's able to jump out. Indominus, we'll be sure to get some G rankings for you. But Zeus, if you want to join, are you playing tonight, Zeus? By the way.
If we ever get a Resident Evil crossover, what monster do you think they'll add? I don't think they'll ever add a monster from Resident Evil because.
You like my weapon? Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, it's like my weapon. Look, weapon buddies.
Are we weapon buddies? Oh, that's the Jab Sax. That's so cool looking.
Close.
It looks so good. Like my little elephant.
Wait, who gives that?
I think it's an event one.
I've never seen that before. How have I never seen a small elephant?
It's a little elephant mask.
It's very cute.
My little angelic elephant healer. It's got little wings.
Oh, that's very cute. I like we're both in low rank, and it's like we haven't got a low rank hunter to pair with us.
I know. Zeus should be joining. Pedzi should be joining us here.
I don't think that I think it's very rare for us to get monsters. That's why World was such a big deal, by the way, chat. Like, where we got 2 unique monsters in World that have never, like, were made specifically for World. Whereas, like, if we look at, say, if we look at previous instances of monsters being added to Monster Hunter, a lot of them are reskins. Like if you look at some of the handhelds, we got like the Attack on Titan, Devil Joe, and stuff like that, where it's like they're just skins on top of. But yeah.
Oh, here, I'll go like this.
You coming to say goodnight? Have some good hunts. Thank you, Gary. You have a good night too. Thank you for raiding Bear as well.
My cat or his cat?
I like that. I like the
cat.
Yazzle heart. That's very cute. And so many people have so many unique like emotes.
Axe wielding cat.
And and yours is the Egg Boy. I never realized that was the Egg Boy, Gary, until I clicked on it then.
Admire the cat.
I need to get better armor for my different cats. Like, I still am undecided what I'm going to have with a lot of them.
What's really funny is I make my cat share armor.
Yeah, I kind of have that too.
So I just like pull it off of the ones I'm not using and put it on ones I am using. I'm like, you guys have to share. I'm not crafting all this.
He's holding panties. Are they Zelda's panties? Is that what's happening there, Gary?
Superwoman, you can actually play as your cat in this game. You can't see the ID. Oh, you're not on my friends list, Zeus? There you go. I'll post it in chat as well.
Kana, I don't know if you know, so in Iceborne they actually had the Monster Hunter crossover event, and it was it was Nemesis like as your handler, so he would cook you food and stuff. It was really creepy.
Loading, that's 2 screens tonight. Oh my god.
They're your panties?
Hustling you guys, chat.
Gary,
we are on a time limit.
Gary, have you got something for Egg Boy, or you want Egg Boy to have something for you? Is that what's happening here?
Of games this year. So I want
Egg Boy, please.
Get some juicy hunts in. But yeah. This is pretty much Pokemon. This is Pokemon.
And I become one with the old woman.
Gunlancis.
That's the closest I'm gonna get.
Type. And Daimono is using Catmon. The cat type.
Yeah.
Cat type Pokemon.
Night, Gary. So I've just found out, by the way, that we're going back into lockdown again. Bud.
For what?
Going back into lockdown.
Oh no.
Yeah, which is annoying because I had a few plans this week, so...
Things are iffy here because you obviously have the variant strains of the virus going around, and then you have the you have a good number of Republican politicians who are trying to like
Prevent
cancel, like, mask
lockdowns?
mandates at schools
Yeah.
for kids and things like that, and it seems like playing with fire to me, to be honest. But
Yeah, we're in
I'm not gonna get into that on stream.
a lot of funny time stuff all around. It's one of those
Yeah.
things because the work I do where it's like chatting to all sorts of different people and it's very
Zeus, are you joining
tricky.
us?
You've got to
Or
be
should we
careful
switch
not
to
stepping on the landmine of starting conversations.
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly, like, it is a concern of mine. I am more concerned with the fires right now. We do have. terrible
Oh really?
fires
You guys back in the
California
fire
right now.
territory?
Like ash falling and things like that.
Jesus.
You're gonna be doing some Rise tonight, Superwoman? Sorry we didn't get a chance to do any stories earlier, but we'll be playing soon. It's not letting you join, Zeus. Let me
Oh,
keep
really?
this up on screen. 3-3. Oh, I spelled it wrong in chat. 3-5 5839 0801 8654.
Hi.
I would love having a 14-digit ID number.
I
There's a
know.
lot of room for error.
Can't believe they did that, and then they did it for fucking stories as well. What are they thinking?
No, they didn't do it for stories.
No,
Oh, they did do it for
stories ID is
they
really
didn't do it for Rise.
Yeah.
Rise is like 7.
yeah. Still very
That-
strange.
That was my fault, Zeus. I missed a single number, and that threw the whole thing off. I'll leave it on screen this time so you join. See if we can get the Catman to join us when we do Rise. I don't know. Are you joining us this Saturday? I know you might be still
tomorrow.
burned out of Rise.
Yeah, I'm pretty burned out. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I'm doing it for the sake of the Sapphires, just because we didn't do it. Just because, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but just because
Yeah.
you and I were doing GU last week.
Yeah, well, I think that's the thing. It's like, unlike World, where I felt like it was a good place. The 16 spaces and having all of us together was just very fun and easy. With having so many
Yeah,
players
you
in the
just hang out.
Sapphires, it makes it very
good
tough.
hang out.
Like, so it's like I'm happy to miss Sapphire sessions sometimes, just to let everyone else, because it's more if we didn't have enough people during a Sapphire day, I'd be like, oh yep, that's a good one for me to jump in. But being burned out on Rise, it's definitely something where I'm like, I'm cool to sit back and let other people hang out. Hey Blaze, how you doing? Welcome back. Edsy, as in pizza?
Pedzi is Zeus.
Edsy,
Pedzi is Zeus. He's
Zeus,
here. He's here.
Edsy,
Go.
pizza, Zeus, Edsy.
All right. Throw him up, Zeus. Let's do this.
Hello, I am Small Cat.
Hello. I am normal man.
Love how like covered up you are.
Zeus, feel free to post, man. Just because we only have like an hour. It's all you.
That's okay, Blaze.
I'm eager to get to hunting. We're going from
Man, I hate the cat
friendly
prints.
monsters to hunting monsters. No time to eat. Let's hunt.
Cat is ready. Cat is not ready. Cat forgot to pick up quest. Cat now ready. I don't know if you guys have seen much. I've played a decent amount of cat mode. I like Prowl a lot.
Great. I love the gore. I like that we have two. We have multiple Gore Magala emotes from multiple channels. They're excellent. They're both 10 out of 10.
Well, it's funny because I would say that there's like probably like 5 really like fan favorite mons where it's like anyone and everyone will be like, yeah, I want to see more of it. And I definitely think Gormagala is one of them for sure.
Yes. I actually was working on a Gore Magala emote for Gary.
Oh, really?
A long time ago, just for fun. I never got it looking right because Gore's actually kind of hard to draw.
Yeah, he's
His
pretty detailed.
shape
Also, the
and
fact that
space.
I think when you're doing black on black, it's pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yes, exactly.
Fun fact, I would like, I probably do like 10 times as much damage as as Zeus. My cat is extremely strong.
Oh yes,
So-
we're not scaled down for this. Well,
I'm
scaled
scaled down
because
slightly
I'm
as a cat,
trying
but
out new weapons and stuff.
still very strong.
But he is maximum cat.
Alright. So, how are you playing as a cat? That's just in GU we can play as a cat. I'm going to weapon up.
Also Daimono? Aerial Gunlance?
Bad monster for this.
Very fun.
Yeah. Probably better than the Gunlance I was playing. I was like, I couldn't figure out how to play it.
Nope. Aerial's, I played Valor too. Valor's actually pretty fun too, but Aerial is super, super satisfying.
Been a little while since I played cat chat, so bear with me. May have dived in that. That'd be good.
What'd you say? What was that?
I haven't played cat in a while.
Just throwing that out there? Huh?
No, I wouldn't do that. I need rousing roar. Why did you step on me? I was helping people out on Bear Stream a few. Really? I keep getting bopped about.
Well, let me.
Wow.
Very good about not doing it with my shells. And my wyvern. I'm very good about not wyvern firing. Oh, I'm trying to get better about not wyvern firing grenades.
Man, this boy's a roary lad.
Yeah, he's nosy.
He's not a fun fight as a Palico. I will say that. Undo. So if you guys don't know, the Palicos actually have like their combos. So like I can open with oh no, weapon boost deactivated. I may as well just go into unleash the beast. Let's just do this.
Well, you know
Alright.
what I'm gonna do 8-8 player because it'll end in wyvern fire.
Oh, let me up. Nice. Keep getting knocked down.
Maybe that is me doing that.
No, I think it might be. I think it might be Zeus's weapon.
Ooh, oh yeah, Zeus runs charge blade. That's a bully weapon.
Yeah. I was hoping people on Bear Stream a few nights ago and Lone Me destroyed a low rank cuckoo. I think that's always a satisfying thing, doing the low ranky stuff.
Juke the lightning. There we go, second mount. Hurry back, Zeus.
Oh god, why? Okay. I don't know why Astalos has so many like trip moves for Palicos. What would you say is the hardest fight? In Monster Hunter or in this Monster Hunter or... It's a bit of a hard question because a lot of fights get really hard. I think that some of the event versions of like Fatalis and what's that?
Oh, he roared my flare! You little shitter. He interrupted my wyvern fire. I'll work oil hop back in. I'll hop out. Just into. Oh, you're gonna hop back in. Yeah, if we don't have
You've
it
got to
down,
be
hopefully everyone
kidding.
from
This dude just
Daimono
hits the
chat.
entire area.
So as long as we have room, Dominus.
Weapon boosted, and I took the hit, so it cancelled me out.
I took a potion on accident. That's okay. Just hopping off.
Here we go. Why haven't I activated my crit thing? Because Unleash the Beast is why I want to do this. It's X. Oh, it's X. That's what I want. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That powers up the beast. There we go. It's X spam. I thought it was A spam. And as long as that last one hits. What's that?
Nicely done.
Cat attack.
Yum. Did I just leap off of? What am I jumping? Oh, I think I jumped off of the very, very end of his hitbox.
But yeah, I don't know. It's funny with Monster Hunter because it's like you want to talk about hard fights. Some fights are harder than others just because they're end game content. But then some of them are like they're harder based on which weapon you're doing. Like gunners will really struggle with certain fights, whereas melee will not, and vice versa.
Yeah, I would say matchups are a very real thing.
In older Monster Hunter, definitely.
Yeah. I was gonna say in this game specifically, matchups are actually pretty noticeable. In the newer games, it's a little more
freeform. But yeah, so I have like a couple different sequences when I'm not in cat form. I mean, not in Unleash the Beast.
I think I jumped off you at the peak of your flip.
Oh my god. Oh, did you go really high?
Yeah.
Fights can be hard by person to person too. That's definitely true, Zelda. I think that's a really big deal too. Like, some people like will really struggle. Like, the Fatalis fight showed just how a lot of people can't keep their focus for long periods of time. Because that was a very long fight in Iceborne. But most fights generally don't go longer than like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but that was definitely person by person, I found. I find that like fights that are needing you to play a bit more patient can mess me up a bit, because I just go really ham sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely not an easy question to answer, I would say.
You like the double we had together? Oh yeah, that was really good, Zelda. I remember that. Oh wait, you're talking to Lone, aren't you? Oh, I thought you were talking about last time we hunted together. Oh, it's okay.
Name in this game, High Rank Village Naga?
See if some friends.
Yeah, definitely. So there's certain fights I would definitely say, Zelda, that like with the greatsword, the faster the monster, the more frustrating. I don't like fast monsters.
Astalos is kind of a little shitter in this game.
What's the hardest fight for you?
Bull Reaver is definitely, I would say Bull Reaver is one of the
Silverwind Nagakruga maxed out was a nightmare for greatsword. I honestly, some of the fights in maxed out Deviants with a greatsword, even with Brave, was just devastating. They were so hard for me. But that's why I probably did a lot of them only once. But we haven't done that in this version of the game. I haven't done it in GU. I did in Double Cross. But like, you have to work your way up from them, and you have to have a really good team to do them. I think like team setup is important for those as well. But yeah, definitely the faster fights. Once there's a certain point with animation lock that once you hit that point, the greatsword, it becomes very tough. Silver! Hey Silver, how you doing?
Oh right, so he could carve the parts.
Thank you for the water. I've got so much crap on me. I just realized, chat. We're covering a whole heap of shit today. You can tell when Tarte's been by. I think. I do like the muscly and then the apron going on.
Armor. You should, Zeus. Do it. Yeah, I mean, that kind of thing's easy to farm. So it's not.
Just laying in bed waiting to fall asleep.
Unstoppable Zelda, that's all.
So what you're saying, Silver, is I'm good sleep. You access the Deviant? No, I don't have maxed out on this account. I've got access to each of them. I just can't. I haven't maxed them out yet. I need to find the time to do it.
Quite good.
So what happened to me is like me playing this is Iceborne and Rise happened, so it's definitely those two games slowed me down on finishing up a lot of the stuff I wanted to.
I didn't even realize we were hunting Gore.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Like, yeah, Gore.
I can't remember what I was on Spooky stream the other day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I go to sleep to Daimono streams." And I'm like, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Housing Raw. This is for everyone. So basically, I want to just spam X. Man, I always feel so zoomed in on some monsters as a cat.
Does it have to do with how big they are, you think?
Yeah, I just think that the dynamic camera is not very good in this. Sometimes it'll zoom out and sometimes it won't. I think it's a good compliment. You have a soothing voice. I guess I agree. I don't know. It's very funny because there's something I've noticed, which I haven't really brought it up too much, which is like the concept of being a streamer. And then some streamers' chats are just popping. And like so many people are just talking in it. And then you have some people's streams that are just a bit more quiet, but they've got the same view counts. And it's because people are just happy listening to the streamer talking. Like they're finding them engaging. And then sometimes you've also got the ones where like raids have come by
Yeah.
Like, and then they're just sleepy beeps that have already gone to bed. Ooh, whoa, oh, I almost ran into that. So this, for this fight, damage is everything. It truly is. You want to stay ahead, because then that way the frenzy doesn't catch you and you can go into crit frenzy. Gore's very fun though. Alright, there's my upgrade.
Oh, run over.
That's kind of how the beast works as well. You want to stay ahead, because if you start losing meter, you don't get to basically buff yourself up continuously, with my setup at least. That's why I use the acorn at the start, so I just get a real good head start. What the fuck hit me? Oh, one of you guys may have bopped me in my finisher.
Oh, now I'm self-conscious about using shells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to hammer after this.
Have you soloed it? Yeah, I've soloed all the elders as a cat.
Oh,
This is my G rank cat, so he's very strong.
I tried. Oh, and Dominus actually joined us. Okay. I thought it was still the three of us for this one. I was so zoned in on my own lane.
Yeah, and that's a good point actually. Now we've got 4 of us, so see how fast do you want the fights to be? Because we did that last one in about 5 minutes. If you want it slower, just let us know. What the fuck? Ah, I got hit on the way in.
I don't know. I like the idea, you guys, of getting like Valve tracks.
Yeah, that was crazy fast.
In stories too. I think elders are kind of like wishful thinking in terms of getting them as mounts. It's like I know we have quite a few already, but like I don't know. I feel like we can expect to see.
Hey Era, how you doing? Welcome on in.
Probably won't be too many more.
I saw a Macca's ad a little bit ago, and I want to get Macca's tomorrow. I had Macca's the other day, Selma's. Selma's, Silver. Heck yeah. I as much as people complain about Macca's, I think Macca's is like got its place. It's just nice to have.
You guys know.
Yeah, I feel after work. Does it have weapons and armor? Yeah, Gore's got some pretty cool weapons and armor. I don't remember what his stats are. A lot of the interesting monsters don't have great stats on them. You'll end up finding you just end up using the same armor, but the weapons usually look really good to go. Gores actually are nice because they turn into, there's a branching point where they either become light based or dark based, and then there's also a split one, which is really cool.
Rider skill.
Doing good? Hope you are too. Yeah, me and Bear were doing some stories earlier, so now we're doing GU, helping people out in low rank.
Tigrex and Bulldrum have the dash. I want Valshrak to have a similar one. So I want him to have regular flight, right? And then I want him to have a unique skill where once you're up in the air, you can press a button and it functions just like dash does, as like a little bit of a slow startup, and then it initiates into like a speed forward, and you have reduced mobility, but you go much faster.
Wait, what's this?
I want him to use his wings while he's flying, but then have like an aerial dash where he uses his jets.
Let's find those. It's really hard to show weapons in this game because of the fact that you can only craft to a certain point and how tiers and stuff work.
Right. I'm switching to my less. I'm
powerful.
Switching to my more teammate friendly.
Getting less powerful. Where is oh shit, I can craft. When did I get the ability to craft the expert blade? Oh, there's the Vitalis Fireblade. I actually do want to make a build around that at some point. Where are we? I can't find it. Can I not just craft straight into it? Oh, Cloud. Man,
So I wanted in where we can fight the monster of the final area. We're supposed to be getting that Superwoman. We think that's actually going to be coming very soon.
Do you know what? I've friends of mine have been playing 3 again, and I've been watching them play it, and now I'm like, do I do it again? Do I go back to playing 3 again?
Play 3U.
I don't want to do it again. It means I have to play the 3U again, the Wii U again, though.
I was gonna say if we got 3U and 4U on Switch, I would play it.
Oh, that'd be so good. That would never happen. Never happening.
Yeah, so it's probably not gonna happen. I don't want to go buy it. I don't want to. I mean, I'm all
You're
for
thinking about
buying
this
consoles
again
just for
the other
games.
day? Oh,
I'm
really?
not gonna buy a Wii.
Thing is, Arrow, people are a bit burned out on Rise. We've been finding more and
I'm
more people have been
content
wanting to
with
play GU again, so I'm happy to play GU. I could play this game forever. This game is just my eternal game. I love it so much. What's the easiest fight for you? No early fights, no random enemies?
Evo is next, Reggie.
In world, it's Dodogama, that's for sure. Dodogama is a very silly fight because it's easy. Oh.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be getting
Oh, I disconnected for some reason.
Oh no.
Well, you guys are fast, so you quickly burn through that fight.
Oh
What?
no.
Oh, chat.
Lost everyone
All
but
these
Zeus.
NPCs. I wasn't in Kage's lobby. I got disconnected. I forgot that you get NPCs around. Because look, that's Samurai. These I didn't realize because I saw like Valerie
You
like.
saw Kage's character hanging out with like one of those unique quests to give you.
Oh, I thought that. I legitimately thought I was in their lobby. I'm like, what's up with that? I'm a big dum dum.
Alright, Zeus, it's you and me. Let's do this.
Multiplayer.
We lost in Dominus also.
Oh really? I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I'm not using my A+ weapon, so we're gonna try our best here. I think we'll be good.
Honestly, any of the Raptors Blaze are the easiest fights. They're just super easy. No early game fights or random enemies in different areas. I don't know. I think it's a easy fights are again relative to the weapon, but I do find a lot of like the flying monsters pretty easy because of the fact that you can flash them. Flash in older Monster Hunter just really destroys a lot of them. It's such a neat feature of having NPCs as other players. I think it's really cool. I like it.
I just happen to not have any right now.
Yeah. Are you doing Surge? That's a big Surge. Is that a tier up fight?
He is pretty big.
That's a low rank that's that big. That's crazy. Huh. You like my cat? Which cat, Zelda? Me? The character I'm playing as? Or my partner cat? What is the most power? That's an easy question, Blaze. It's Fatalis. But particularly White Fatalis. If you haven't seen White Fatalis, it's like, man, me and Riku were having a bit of a lore night the other night in the Discord, and it's one of those things that's funny to talk about Fatalis because like he's got so much lore and then non-substantial lore and side lore. But White Fatalis supposedly can travel through time and space. So.
Oh, we kind of did. We kind of wasted it.
White Fatalis is a really old one, right? Yeah, that's his armor is he's supposedly might be the original Fatalis, and he's lived out as so long that the black scales on him that ex-hunters merged onto him have like flaked out and just turned white. He's also learned how to control like dimensional based abilities, and that's why his lightning is dragon based because he's got full control over the elements now. What if I said Altura? Altura he's sort of a swarm monster, but I don't think anything could kill Fatalis. We don't know much about him, but anything makes sense. Yeah, the fact that he lives under a dimensional portal under underneath Castle Strayed is like suggests to me that there's something crazy going on there. It's such a cool fight in this. Yeah, I really like the White Fatalis fight. He's got my favorite song in all of Monster Hunter. If I were to play one song in all of Monster Hunter forever, the White Fatalis fight, that would be the song. Altura is cool, but there's a lot of Elder Dragons that I would say are way more powerful. Even Elatrion's probably more powerful. Fun fact, I haven't beaten normal Fatalis, but I've beaten White. Oh really, Zelda? That's so funny, because Bears talked about that too.
Sorry guys, I'm focused on the hunt. I'll reach out in a second.
Hang on. I need to move my cat, move him out of the way, and then... No. Pirate, stay there. It's always so awkward to get to gestures in this. I was gonna sit in your lap. Where's sit?
I went off on him. Let's see.
Where's
I
Sid?
don't remember what your grade your fight was from him. I still
Hello.
love how the nickname for Sergio's came up because someone asked the guy running the interview for showing the new monster. Someone asked what its name was, and he said Steve. Oh, so it's actually like an old nickname. That's so funny. I think he went to 10.
I love the oh yeah gesture. It's a nice callback to Akami. Wait, on the Palico?
Thanks for hanging out, man. Sorry we didn't get any in tonight.
Oh, it is too. I didn't even... Ken, I have never picked up on that. You're totally right. That's super weird.
What?
The oh yeah gesture is a reference to Akami. I didn't even click on that. Wow.
You got the game ball? That's okay, Zeus. He's up here.
Now you're on my chair. Wish I could move the camera. Altura almost destroyed the world. I don't know about destroying the world. I don't... See, Altura is a weird one with lore now because of the fact that he was like a weird tentacle monster and then he becomes a butterfly dragon. But his thing is that he can create like that weird RPG nuke thing. Like...
Wait, are we talking about... We're talking about the boss from Stories 2?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like him versus Fatalis?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that. We don't even know anything about
Altura. Yeah, the problem is
Altura,
he's a big question mark. That's the problem with him because that ability that he does was very RPG crazy. But we've seen the abilities that the monsters do in the super animations they have, and they're way more powerful than what they are normally. So I don't know about that. Elatrion literally controls all the elements.
It's hard to compare to a monster that's like brand new.
Yeah.
And has been in one game. That's just my logic.
A regular hunter does the pose like the village elder. Ah. Even his most deadly attack can be avoided. That's true too, Zelda.
I bet he can be knocked down. I bet Popo could knock him down.
That's true. Oh my god, I wonder if that's true. Can you knock down Altura?
Does that make Popo the most powerful monster?
Yeah.
If Popo can knock down Fatalis in Stories 2, does that mean Popo is actually the most
Wait, can he knock down
powerful monster in
Fatalis?
existence? We're gonna test that. I actually haven't fought Fatalis.
I think that needs to happen now.
Alright. That'll happen next time. It's because I've been putting off progressing the Elders layer for doing co-op stuff.
I know, same.
Now that we're gonna do it, we're gonna get, we've confirmed it on Deviants, and then Elders, and then KT, and now there's only really one thing left, right?
Fight God. I really like Altura. I think the design's fantastic, but it's the lore's a bit funny on that one because like it's I want to know more about it, but we probably never will because it's the same as the ones from Stories 1 where they've never come back at all. How do I pose? What's rant? Oh, that's that. That's as much as I can do. I can't do a pose.
Dual blades, actually. We got a pretty good hit off of our art too, which is good. That's a fun one to use.
That's the closest I could do. We should agree there should be white dragons.
Oh my god, look at my noodle arms in this kill screen. What do I do? Which direction?
You're flailing.
I don't know which way I'm facing.
Cat doing his best.
I don't think your shoulders is supposed to dislocate like that, but I'm not gonna overthink it.
I remember being prepped for the white Fatalis and people being like the Farcast during the big attack, and now you can just dodge it. Yeah. Definitely true. We agree that there should be white dragons. That'd be pretty cool. The thing is, Blaze, if you don't know, the dragons in Monster Hunter are based on D&D dragons. So I don't know if we'd ever get that. We've got black and red dragons, and they're specifically for a specific reason. And I don't know if we're ever going to see any other form of other dragons, or they need to expand on the other ones because there's only three black dragons and 2 red dragons. So, I
wonder how bad my switch axe will hurt you guys.
You can't hurt me, I'm a cat. No one hurts cats. I wish I could change my cat's color, that's the only thing.
I I just like that flinch free isn't even an option in this game.
Technically, White Fatalis is a white dragon. I mean, yeah, pretty much. It is. I was talking to Riku about like the concept of question mark monsters. And it's funny because like
time we got Zeus? We got like 30 minutes. Though.
We know that Gormagala is now actually a baby elder dragon. But who was the other question mark we were talking about? Completely forgotten who it was. Because Riku brought up someone and I was like, oh, I didn't actually realize that was their classification. Oh, it was Ibushi and Nawa, because supposedly they are something else. They aren't just elders. They're something else.
Who? Oh,
Ibushi and Nawa, which is very weird.
They're aliens.
Who are the red dragons? I know Fatalis and Elatrion for black. So for black, there's Fatalis, Elatrion, and Daimoralis. For red dragon, there's Safi Jiva and Lao Shanglong. They're the only two red ones. And if you don't know, in D&D, red dragons are hunted by black dragons. And that's exactly what happens in both Iceborne and in Monster Hunter 1. So whether or not we'll get any additional reds, I don't know. But
and we kind of get that in this because the Laoshan sieges.
Yes.
Is Laoshan rampaging because he's trying to get away. He's trying to escape from Fatalis.
Yeah, so originally in Monster Hunter 1, when you didn't know that's what Lao Shang was doing, you just saw him charging towards, and he wasn't really aggressive, he was just doing it. And you didn't really know why until you got to Hunter rank 100, and then you unlocked the secret boss, which was Fatalis. And then you learned, sort of by context clues, that Lao Shang was being hunted. That's about it. What do you consider chaotic Gormagala? I think I consider chaotic like a deviant, almost. Like, they're a weird offshoot. He's not a variant, but he's not a deviant either. It's just chaotic Gormagala. Because he's still considered question mark as far as I know.
It's Gam Gam.
Who's technically the fastest? That'd be Valstrax. Without a doubt.
Man's got jet.
That boy is, yeah, he's a rocket dragon.
Of course he's the fastest. He literally, in the blink of an eye, he flies up into the stratosphere.
Daimoralis was 3U. Yeah, Daimoralis was the secret boss in 3U. I've never actually fought him, by the way, chat. I've never fought the secret bosses in 4 or 3. I know of them though. The other one I don't know. I don't know how. I actually feel like I've got having a blank here because I feel like there's actually one that I haven't counted here, which is the Tar Boy from 4. Uh oh. Oh no, I'm okay. I'm small.
I want to know what the Tar Boy is.
The Tar Boy at the end of 4. I'm having a mental blank on his name. Chat, help us out. Oh, I got them out.
No time to stop attacking.
Gogmazios? Yes, thank you. There we go, Arrow. So
I haven't even moved.
So Gogmazios, I don't know if he's considered a black dragon. He is an elder, but he kind of is weird. He shares traits with Balhazak.
Oh no, Zeus, we killed it too fast. That's okay. If you want to get him off for any reason, it'll be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be. If there's, by the way, Zeus, if there's a capture quest, let us know because otherwise we need to slow down like crazy.
Yeah, I just put on my maxed out stuff too.
But yeah, I don't remember if Gogmazios is considered a black dragon because he's super weird. He's meant to be like this ancient monstrosity, and I don't even know what summons him in the story because I never got up to it. Because Rusted comes in because he's basically just angry as fuck, and that's why he attacks the place in 4. But who's the secret boss for you? Gogmazios. He's essentially the final boss of that game.
Who's the flagship before?
Gormagala.
Oh, okay.
Sergio's, I think, for the base of the game. He was always the poster boy, but Gormagala was like the one, and then Shigara was like the story super boss.
Dominus, your armor looks good. I like it. Which parts are that? Which pieces are those? I'm using all the wrong words.
Rusted is just teaching you how to do the arena in a stupidly easy fight. I know, I've seen a lot of people talk about how hard Rusted is, and I never really understood it, because you were given so many tools in that arena that you just destroyed Rusted. It was very strange. But it's because you're right, Zelda, because that fight's meant to teach you to use the arena for Gogmazios. Rusted's very small, though, in that arena.
I kind of want to play the older games just to experience those monsters that only made the one appearance.
My suggestion is, because I never want to return to playing it on 3DS, is I would play on emulator, personally, but it does mean that you probably easily can't play multiplayer with people. But the other one is 3U. I think 3U is like playing that on the Wii U is a good way to do it, because it is the most as far back as I would go with Monster Hunter. I would not go play 2 and I wouldn't play 1, so.
Yeah. You're wearing the G-Ring chainmail? There's nothing wrong with that, Indominus. If that's all you got, then there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, like I said, you gotta get it, you gotta jump into G-Rank at some point when it comes to crafting armor. Because you do not want to, you want to spend as little time as possible doing G-Rank hunts and high-rank armor.
You had serious help in 4U because your boyfriend held your hand most of the time. So that's the thing, Zelda. It's funny with that because Monster Hunter, you can't really carry people too hard, especially once you get to the end game. Pretty much it's every man for himself, or every person for themselves at the end game. Because, like, if a big super move goes off, it's a big super move. Oh shit, I picked up a grenade. I can't actually use that as a cat. Whoops.
Just hold on to that.
I'll hold on
to
it.
Gift it, no, hold it out to me and I'll take it.
Oh, can I? Yeah, actually, here, item patch. Yeah.
Give me.
Give to Bear. Here's a cat gift.
A grenade for me? Oh
Heck
my
yeah.
goodness, thank you. What a good kitty.
Cat gifts. I was watching someone go back to Monster Hunter 2. It looks hella rough.
Flashbang grenades.
So there's a streamer or YouTuber / streamer I follow for a very long time, and he goes back and plays 1 every now and then. It looks like a nightmare. I cannot imagine going back and playing 1. So a good example, Bear, you know the area in this, it's actually in this game, and they've actually improved it substantially. You know how like there's in the volcano map, there is sort of like a spiral sort of section, on the right hand side before you get to the higher point. It's sort of, it's a lava-y sort of area, but there's like a lava pool in the middle. So in the original game, you had to run all the way around the spiral. If you were on the outside edge, you'd have to spiral your way in because you could not walk over the lava. So if monsters were diving in and out of the middle and out, you just couldn't do anything.
You had to like walk all the way over to them.
Yeah, so like there was lots of like chasing like Rathalos and stuff. By the way, chat, another thing to point out with 1, talking about secret bosses, if you guys didn't know, to be able to unlock Fatalis in the original game, it wasn't Hunter rank 100. It was killing 100 Rathaloses and 100 Rathians or something. You had to go and physically kill 100 of them. It wasn't like just Hunter rank being a thing. Isn't the map in 3U redone? I've seen a lot of people say that. It's not. So the 3U map is in Rise. That's the 3U volcano map. Which is very confusing. I don't know why people keep saying that, because it's not. Because both volcanoes that were in 3 and 3U are different. Oh, it's dead already. Stop killing, he's already dead. Oh, friends. There's a friend here. Keep fighting.
That's very convenient. Don't let him leave.
She did a death cry. By the way, they're like the few monsters that have death cries. They actually summon friendlies. Ow. Someone oh, never mind. The map I think you were thinking on 3 is just underwater portions are gone. No. So it's hard to show you guys though. The map in Rise is the volcano map that was originally in. It's where Brachydios got introduced, and Agnator would leap into the roof. There was a water on the left-hand side that was tied to where you would eventually fight DaiMonologue. But in this game, they used the volcano from 2? I think it's the volcano from 2 or 1. I can't remember which one it is.
He's such a squirmy guy.
Which is where Teo was introduced. Come here, you. Oh, my buff's gonna fall off. Why is he running around like this?
I have no idea.
Come on, yo.
Still,
Oh, got it. Clipped him. Welcome back, Tante.
Oh my god, I'm chasing him everywhere.
This is an old map, I swore. I think because it's the GU fight the Legaia underground. Oh, Abyssal? Yeah, there is the Abyssal section, which is on a different map. I don't know. I'd have to go show you the maps. It's hard to talk about it without like, because some of the maps are very, very similar to each other. But I definitely like that volcano map stinks out in my mind because of a very, very certain trait to it. If you had to choose 4 monsters to fight with White Phaetals in a team, who would you choose? I mean, I think I would end up making my favorite monsters, Blaze. But as ones that would be effective against White Phaetals? Dragons.
Sorry in advance for this.
Now you can't stop me. I'm a cat blender. Remember to get carbs. By the way, I've never fought Abyssal, by the way, as well.
And you did all the fights to get drink armor with high rank selfless armor. Well, it was kind of a struggle, right, Zelda? I mean, I'd honestly, I have the same advice that I give for when you hit.
Which dragons? No, as in ones that do dragon element. So you'd want to take in,
make whatever you can.
like Angry Odogoron. You'd want to take in like Angry Boy.
Make what you can.
You'd want to. We'd say you probably wouldn't want to take in Devil Joe because he'd just get fucked up.
You don't.
He's so big. And then the other one would probably be Stygian Zenogre would be really good. Who else is really good? Who else does Dragon Element? I guess Kushala does now, which is weird. Any of the Dragon Element ones, definitely.
For like universal stuff.
I've only watched the Wukong, Black Myth Wukong trailer. Hot damn, that was a good looking giddy. I know. The thing is, I kept talking about it ages back, and what's really weird now, CJ, is this is the first Chinese game that I think I've seen come to a boil where people are like, dude, this looks really cool. And people are really into action games right now, so really good timing. The map you just did for Rathian Rathlos? Oh, you're talking about that one. Yeah. So that's Three's Island. That's the 3 Island Zelda. Sorry, I thought you were talking about a volcano.
Going back to the Gunlands.
I got completely sidetracked talking about what I was talking about. Yeah, so that's the iconic 3 map. I love that map to death. That one's so good. That might be my favorite map, Zelda, next to the Japanese 3U map as well. One day we'll have to do tours instead of doing here. Okay, here's a better thing to do than making tier lists for monsters. If I make a tier list for maps, best maps in Monster Hunter.
There you go.
Because I'm very passionate about some of the maps because some of them are garbage. Like the volcano from 4 sucks. I can't stress how that might be the worst map they've ever made. I hate that thing. That's the one in this game, by the way, Bear. You know the one that's like, you fight Brachydios for the charms over and over?
The Volcano Arena?
No, the volcano map in this game. It's so damn vertical, it really is. So, Arrow, and the other thing is, a lot of people... I spent
plenty of time there fighting Crystalbeard.
Yeah, that map.
Yeah.
So, that map actually has 2 forms. Because in the story for 4, it's actually held together by Nysicella. And by defeating her, you break all her webs, which causes the volcano to explode. So there's actually 2 versions of that map. The non-exploded volcano version actually is more interesting, But I would say that the volcano version is terrible. It's just really, really bad.
Really interesting.
We
don't have that version in this game, do we?
No, not the other version. This volcano is all we've got, which is the bad one. Right, I keep forgetting I can eat 2 of these. Ow! Yeah. Dang ball. I forgot I have double seed. Please don't charge me again. Please, Borno. Please, no.
Cannon, what's up? Thank you for the raid.
I mean, it sucks that the volcano becomes alive. It's just very funny because I like that. I want to like that map, but it just is just a bit of a pain in the ass.
How is everyone cannon? How is Mortal Shells?
Mortal Shells, whoa.
DLC came out for it.
Oh. How can? Are you making me say some rude shit, CJ?
Wait, did it not get undoubled? Did it get undoubled? Oh, it sheathed my weapon, that's why. I thought it was still guarding.
No!
Mortal Shell DLC is actually really interesting. Did you finish it in one night, Cannon?
I love when I first started watching Cannon, she hadn't played so many different action games, but now she's just action aficionado.
I know, and she's a damn natural too. She's good at all of them.
She's done them all. Valstrax is your favorite armor in this game? Valstrax is just dope. When I was talking about like favorite monsters that people just are in love with, Val is definitely one of them. Like it was made complete sense that they worked towards bringing Val into Rise. And Mizu being the other one. Ow!
I think I'm gonna talk about you, Cannon.
Uh-oh.
In the third person. But I was gonna say, Daimono, I think my favorite thing about Cannon is that watching her play things like Dark Souls, it's like she'll get to a boss and she'll take some defeats and stuff like that, and she might get a little frustrated, and she'll talk about like not being able to beat it or having too hard of a time on it. And then literally the very next run, she'll beat it, destroy it. And then it turns out that she'll still have taken half as many attempts
as most people.
As just about as most other people, including myself.
It's very funny with that because it's like a lot of that stuff is accumulation. The accumulated knowledge on attempts like really does pay off, but some people it's that natural like they don't realize they're necessarily doing it as well, where it's like once they turn that part of their brain on where I'm like, I'm actually gonna go try hard now, and then they just like, oh yeah, that was a cakewalk, easy. How can it's directly translated?
And I'm saying that out of love, Ken, because I love that about you. Because you do end up just demolishing bosses. Or I'll pop into stream after not having been in for a little while, like a couple days, and you'll have not only beaten that boss, but 5 other ones in the span of 2 streams or something like that.
How can directly translate to have a good look, or taking a good look, or it looks good? Thank you, CJ. I'm learning. Is that okay? But is that Chinese or Mandarin? I still don't understand the difference between Chinese and Mandarin, like, because there's a few different tiny Chinese dialects. Like I still don't understand. Bell works incredibly well in RE Engine. It allows you to have flight speed. I think it's fantastic for Zelda. I think that as soon as they added big environmental maps back with open areas above, it was like, yep, Valstrax is totally going to be in this game, and he was. Then again, I knew he was going to be in the game. I may have known the leaks way in advance. Mandarin is Han Chinese. Oh. Is Valstrax in Rise? Valstrax is in Rise. Val is very much in Rise. He's actually a different version of him too, which is very interesting. Yeah, it's a subspecies, yeah. And it's a weird reason. If you guys don't know the reason why Val is like that, it's because of Ibushi and Nawa flying through the air, and they're just so much condensed energy around them that all the energy that Valstrax picked up from the air, he absorbed into his engines, which made him unstable. So now he is an unstable dragon element Valstrax. Also, Valstrax against Fatales for sure. There's pretty much armor for every monster, by the way, Blaze, if you don't know. That's how Monster Hunter works, is if you see a monster, it gives you armor. If it's, and in most cases, it's got a weapon for every weapon type too, but definitely not the case for stories. Stories is very limited in terms of weapons availability, unfortunately. Han Chinese is the world's largest ethnic group. See, I knew that. I didn't realize that they were called Han Chinese, though. So, hang on. But, CJ, answer me this. So, how many other... Oh, shit, it's a capture quest. How many other languages do they have that's considered a dialect of Chinese? And they have a name similar to Mandarin. How Mandarin does, rather. Apex monsters have nothing? Well, Apexes aren't real. They're weird because they're deviants. But they're not deviants. They're kind of weird offshoots. They're just meant to be enraged versions of monsters similar to hypers. But we have hyper armor and stuff in this game, so I don't know. And there's Apex monsters in 4, but they didn't have armor. Also not for the case for armor, for Rise, no Apex armor. But that's a bit, they're just a bit different is the thing. By the way, I can't capture, so this is on you guys. Yeah, they're the weird rare case. It's not very often to have that. Usually subspecies, deviants, variants all have armor. This is the only case where they don't. There's free traps in. But guys, be careful, keep an eye on the health. There's a lot, 302. Yeah, but that's different dialects, I would assume, CJ. Do they all have different names? Like, and they actually, like... Because from what I know, Mandarin is quite different from certain, like, areas. Unless they're, like, subsets of Mandarin. I don't know. Like I said, I don't quite understand how the Chinese language deviates. So this is the volcano that's from 2, by the way. This is what I was talking about. I don't know if it's 2 or 1. But if you see that area 7, that's the area I was talking about. That's the weird spiral. We'll actually enter it. It says 10 main variants of Chinese. Mandarin, Hanyu. Oh, Hanyu! I did know that. Is most common what we call Chinese. So yeah, this is the area I was talking about. See how this big rock's in the OA? So in the original version of this map, it used to be a spiral, and you have to wander all the way around in to get to where the monster was if they decided to fly to the center. And the monster couldn't move from it, I think. There was something weird about it. Nut boys! Also another fantastic thing about 3, nut boys. You better not aggro onto me. Let's roll. So pretty much that's why I ate the 2 nuts, because it gives me full buffs. It gives me all my stacked damage. This is going to be a fun fight. Raw. Mandarin for the Korean language is also Hanyu, but with a different tone. Really? So that's the thing that's I find interesting about like Asia is like, especially with like oh no, Northern Asia is just how much like the language bleeds into each other. 'Cause that's the thing, it's like people, I think people forget just how much China like oh, how much China was involved in so many different regions and still is. That didn't count. Dun, dun. This is a good song. Ow. But even though...
I was making a little small talk.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a mount. I didn't want the mount. I wanted the buff.
Give me the mount. What are you doing? Get off my dinosaur.
I can't. I needed to get... I might actually lose this here because I was pressing the wrong thing. Oh, really? I got this. It's low rank. He's fine. We've been talking Chinese. A lot of 10 main Chinese languages are sound so different. They are basically like... Oh, Cantonese. That's the other one. Cantonese in China, but they can count as different dialects, and it's all Chinese. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm trying not to go too nuts. I was just trying to get to my 3 stack, which I might lose in a second anyway.
Elder, Eldar, Tau, Tyranids. Really, Slade? How expensive is it to have multiple...
Oh, this is gonna suck. So by the way, if you wanted to play normal cat, there's a couple different ways to think about it, because I usually play Cage in the Beast. But, like, the normal combo, you basically have, like A is Boomerang, so it's... And then the third one will make you go in. There's also A... Oops. A and then X, which will do a launcher for good for mounting, but it also moves you in. It's a very good move to jump over shit too. But then, like, triple X is just the normal combo.
Gimme, gimme, chicken tendies. Beef and crispy, or from Wendy's. Spend my hard-earned good boy points on Kids Meal Ball Pit Burger Joints.
Hey Rainbow, how you doing? Back home in Cali, I got a Tibetan monk event, which has a traditional food from the region. That stuff is amazing. I'm a big... Like, I live in Victoria. We have a lot of different cultures around, and that's one of the best things about, I think, having all the different cultures around, is just being able to experience so much stuff that's just culturally different, like from clothes to like housing and settings and things like that. But food is like the thing. Like, food is like everyone wants to eat good food. Rainbow is doing well on the same time of day. Nice. Chinatown in Melbourne is great. It smells accurate with all the flavors in the air. I love Chinatown in Melbourne. I spend so much time there whenever I go. It's really... do you know what I love about it, CJ? It's also right next to Melbourne Central, which I also love going to because there's a lot of really good shit there. So it's just really nice to go into the city. What do Fatalis can warp reality? Can there be thousands? No, so Blaze, the lore is that supposedly there is one white Fatalis, but it's meant to be... There's only one white Fatalis, or one Fatalis supposedly throughout time, and he just keeps recreating himself. Because if you don't know, so he's got pretty dark lore. His lore is that he is supposedly the apocalyptic event that destroyed the world. He's the one who caused it. He then, because he was so angry, he was born out of malice towards all humankind, or humanoid kind. And then he went on to purge the world of all monsters and humans and everything alike. We survived. Castle Shrade is the last remaining settlement that we're aware of that was like, he now resides. And he now just eternally destroys... he brings people in so he can kill them. But not only that, he then merges like hunters into him as his scales and armor, and then over time he just gains more power from doing that, because monster's armor gives power, so he takes the armor from the monster and the hunter who have perfected it. And then there's another layer on top of that. So if you do manage to kill Fatalis and wear his armor, it is said that you become Fatalis. He takes over your mind and eventually manipulates you to the point that you become Fatalis, and you will eventually transform into him. And it's just the one monster that reincarnates himself through hunters. That's why he never gets out of control and big and stuff. But that supposedly is what maybe DaiMonologue is an offshoot of, and Red Fatalis and eventually White Fatalis, but a lot of Monster Hunter lore is very fuzzy. Oh shit, we're up to Narcocarcass. You Australians? We're very multicultural, Rainbow. Not saying that everyone appreciates that, but I do certainly do. I don't need any of this. I don't know why I picked up a healing item. Yeah, it's great to be dab in the middle. Chinatown in Sydney was way out of the way. Oh, really? I didn't know that, CJ. I was wondering where it was when I went there. Wow. I love this area though. This is my favorite like arena setup thing ever. It's just a hole above the clouds and then you jump down here.
This is my last one too, by the way, Daimono. So
Oh, is
this
it?
is a good one to end on.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna keep going? Can I read you?
Yeah, I'll probably go a little bit longer if this is the last one.
Okay.
Probably not too much longer, and then we'll go find someone to visit.
And everyone-
Ow!
That way they can.
And then I can pick somewhere where the people can live.
Or keep playing too.
Skelly boy.
Warhammer. No, I mean it's not a lot over 50 years
Gosh,
as far as investing in a hobby.
this is not a fun fight as a cat. He's very big.
Although I'm still playing aerial gun because I actually didn't know we were doing Nakargos, but we're gonna make it work.
So yeah, for those who have never done this fight, you pretty much want to clear the bones off his tentacles at the front, or his dragon heads at the front.
You should just stop lurking. That's okay. I mean, Sticks, if you're doing stuff with your friends, don't even worry about it. We'll be back tomorrow too. So.
But how was your day, Rainbow?
I expect people.
Or night
to be
now, I
doing
guess.
fun weekend Friday night stuff.
Kill the rainbow.
Yeah,
Taste the rainbow. Can I climb Narcocarcass as a cat? Hmm.
Probably. You don't even have to climb him. When he goes down, you just walk up on him.
Well, I mean, I probably can't get onto him, but I wonder whether or not, because some aerial builds can do some glitchy shit in this game. So I'm wondering whether or not I can do that with the cat. Yeah, because you can do it with the Palico's Unleash stuff.
Oh, I jumped into the water. I'm blue. Help!
Wow.
The water's so far away. I'm tired now.
Hey Ray, thank you for the bits. Welcome on in. We were actually going to go a little bit longer, Ray, if you wanted to go hunting. We're actually just helping Lobies at the moment. Ow.
Slade,
I like that I can't... Oh, it can be blued. Blue cat. I'm doing well, man. We're just chilling. Helping some peeps out.
I don't know if they're just on things like...
In fact, if you do this fight fast enough without enough part... So, okay, so you can't... In low rank version or the low rank, high rank, you won't see his actual form. You'll never see it. He's built in, so... But if you can in G rank do it fast enough, yes, you can skip everything. You have to have really high damage though to be able to do that though. Not many people will be able to do that. Definitely can't do it on the event one. I just got home from work. Unpaid labor. Oh no! What do you mean you're doing unpaid labor? Are you doing charity, Rainbow? Wait, is he down? I can't really tell what's happening here. It's very hard to tell because I'm very small.
Oh, cool. Press the wrong button. The one I want to get that I heard was really good.
By the way, Ray, what rank are you? I never actually thought to check your GU rank because you play so much.
Mechanicus one that came out.
Yes.
Which is like the turn-based strategy one.
By the way, Ray, if I assume you know Bear.
That one looks really fun. I heard it was really good.
There we go. That was a really fast. That was so fast. You're 160? Oh, you're the same rank as me then. Holy shit. Yeah, volunteer work. I've done like 50 hours in the past 5 minutes. Holy shit, Rainbow.
Yeah, I've heard it's decent, and I like those kind of games quite a bit.
I like these two looting. You don't really need a loot in this fight,
I was
unfortunately.
a big fan of like, I like games like
You just
Fire
get like
Emblem
stuff
and,
for the
like,
blisters.
tactics games like that.
Bear, I've heard his name more on your stream. Yeah, if you do want to watch us both at the same time, Ray, or drop Bear a follow.
So that's kind of at the top of my list.
Because Bear's one I probably do the most multi stuff with, just by the way. These days. Because the others have been doing a lot more Rise and World, whereas I've been doing GU.
Alright, Daimono, I'm coming in hot.
Oh no! That's how we like it.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I like tactics games. I should look into Super Robot Wars.
Super Robot Wars, heck yeah.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, there's a friend of mine that was super into those games. There hasn't been a Robot Wars game in ages.
Hunter rank 4, GG Zeus. We made some progress for you, man. Daimono, I'm sorry we didn't get any G rank hunts in.
That's okay, I don't mind. One day we'll do White Fatalis. I think I'm just happier, like, because Zeus is definitely someone who's played a lot with this. A lot of the, like, Lolly, Zeus, Superwoman, like, there's people in our community where, like, getting them into G rank is good because that just gives us more people that are regulars that can play with us. So
Yeah, and if you're not a regular, kick rocks.
no,
We're not accepting
not a lot of
members
people
the
put up their hands to join in today, so.
Also, Erican, thank you for the follow and welcome to the club.
Mad because small, jealous of tall, sad because small, I'll show them all. Oh my god, Kana.
Yeah, Tropical Ray, thank you for the follow as well. I hope you guys are having a good night. We're actually ending here, guys. I appreciate the follows, but we're ending here. But don't worry, my co-streamer is gonna keep going.
I'm small cat.
He will keep going for a little bit longer. So don't worry, I'm sending you next door.
Back to where you probably already are.
Continue the GU content. So Arrow, we are actually going to be on tomorrow night playing Rise, and then we are going to be continuing to play more GU. So kind of whatever your personal preferred flavor of Monster Hunter is, we pretty much got it covered. We do play Rise, we do play GU, obviously we're playing it tonight. We do play Stories 2 also, and I do co-op stuff in that game. So all of you who are just joining for the first time or who I didn't get a chance to play with tonight, would love to see you guys back next time. But I got a dip. I have a nerd date at midnight.
Nerd date?
I can't be late.
With dip?
We're starting a new campaign. I can't be late.
What kind of dip? I do like me.
Dip? Date. I'm sorry.
Dip?
My
Date?
mouth is dry.
You said you were going to
I
dip.
have a nerd
Like going
date.
to bed, going to bread.
I have to dip out on a date.
You're going into a dip. Where a date? What?
I have a date. I have to dip out because I have a date.
Maybe I'm just thinking about food because it's so close to dinner. Because dates are also a food, so you can have a dip date.
You could go on you could dip out to go on a date where you're dipping your dates. And,
Dip your date into a date dip.
oh my god.
We got there.
Have a good night, all. I appreciate it. Ray and Arrow and Slade. Thank you guys for coming through at the tail end there. Please stop back by soon. Say what's up. Everyone else, thank you for hanging out. Cannon, thank you for the raid as always. Thank you all who were able to join us. And
She wants me to dip my dates.
even though you were lurking, I still.
Wait, which way am I going? I'm going the wrong way.
But
Pink
have a good
comedy.
night, everyone. Say hi to the cat.
Right, bro.
And
We're at the end of stream where my capacity for good humor is gone off. We're just in at this point we're just happy to say anything. This date dip was debate is great, mate. Can't wait. God, Carter, help! Oh, what the heck? They're getting raided. Holy shit!
oh my goodness, who would do such a thing?
Not at this time. No, raiding me at 5 o'clock. What's up with that?
Nerd. Fuck that guy. I can't believe
Thank you for the raid, man. Guys, legitimately, if you've not followed Bear, I don't know how that's possible, being a part of my community. But, holy shit, it's a young bear. I have never seen this clip before.
pretty good clip.
I like saying young bear when I realize it's Sword and Shield still.
Couldn't do is what got me to affiliate.
Wait, were you reading poetry then? What was happening there?
I was creating a saga. I was creating the story
You're creating a story with Snom?
for the Snom. Wait, did it just play 2 clips?
Yeah, you got double shouted out.
Ooh.
You get double the clip, double the pleasure.
Yeah, look at my hair.
Oops.
That was
Oh, I didn't mean to do
that was
that.
still in the growing out stage.
I love that it's like a year is all it takes. It feels like it's just like a lot of time has passed.
That's when I was just a little baby boy.
Baby streamer. Babby stream. Although you'll never notice that with me because my cat face hasn't changed. I just gotten more shit on me apparently.
Instead of, you should age that cat up. Put some.
Oh my god.
Put a little.
Oh,
put like
can
a-
I get an
a
age
little-
filter going?
Yeah. Put a little stuff on it, too. Give
Oh,
us-
look, Bug, what are you doing?
Give us a Gersil Palico. Alright, Daimono, I gotta head out.
Alright,
I appreciate the collab.
as
Thank you for
always,
letting
yeah.
me force you into a KT rematch.
That was fun, we got it. We proved we could do it. And then we never have to do that fight ever again.
But if I don't see you tomorrow night, then I will see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see what I end up feeling like. But yeah, thanks again, Bear. I'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Man, look how big the Conchu in this map. Silly Conchu. But yeah, we'll probably go a few more hunts. Just add little wrinkle lines. It's harder than it seems, Rainbow. I will tell you that. Can I join you for a really quick one? Of course, Ray. Yeah, I think the lobby ID is still on screen if you want to join. And Bear just dropped out, so we're not going to be here for too much longer. We're just helping. Really, we're trying to get Zeus through a couple of hunts. So we'll just do a couple more, and then we'll probably jump off. You have to do high difficulty Colv coming out soon. Oh no! Dominus, you can't point that out to me. I completely forgot about that. That's true. CJ, why you shout me at? They know who I am. Especially with this shit all over me.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I shouldn't be mad. Don't clip that. Oh man, Luigi's Mansion is very fun. I very much enjoyed that playthrough. I really should make more like layouts again. I've talked about it before. I've kind of missed doing it. Tante messaged me a few times about like how his ones, because I love Tante's ones because they're just very fun. I like making layouts, but I haven't had as much time recently. But definitely should do it again because I play lots of different games. If you guys have not realized, Monster Hunter is a pet passion, but I play a lot of damn shit. Booster, there it is. I wonder what the difference is with the high difficulty, by the way, Indominus. I wonder whether or not, like... I wonder whether or not it's still going to have a timer, or if it's just going to be Colv. I hope it's just Colv, because that'll suck. Password? The password is 6969, Ray. The ID is on screen. The password is usually 6969 for me. Did I miss any chat? I don't know if I missed any chat. My character is Pyro, just so you know. Oh, you're Pyro. Oh, awesome, Indominus. That's okay. It's so hard with sometimes when people have got similar names. Not similar names to their ID, and I'm like, I just have to assume. Because, I mean, I'm Darkfire, so a lot of people don't realize who the hell I am, so... incorrect? Have I given you the right ID? That looks right to me. 3558390. Oh, this isn't my lobby. Oh, Zeus. Yeah, Zeus has got the ID because it wasn't my lobby. I set up a lobby and then I messed it up. So, do you play Cyber Sleuth on Switch? Not on Switch, Indominus. I played it back on the PS4 because originally I played it on the Vita, Indominus, and then it came to the PS4. I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to play it on the PS4. So I've got both them and Next Order on the PS4. There wasn't a very active PvP lot on that platform, that's for sure. I don't know about Switch. I don't know if it became really popular on Switch. Supposedly it didn't sell very well, so I feel like possibly not. But it's still worth picking up, even if you don't do the PvP. I think the single player experience is killer in both those games, so definitely worth picking up. Strawberries! You may have messed up your sleep schedule again. That's okay, Strobs. It's totally okay. You've caught me at the very end of a stream, but it's okay. We're gonna do a few hunts, and then we'll hop off. Tomorrow we'll actually, I don't know, do we want to do Rise? I said I'd do Scarlet Nexus, but we could do Rise, I don't know. Ray! I love Ray's just 3 levels above me. I'd say get it on Switch for the complete edition. That's true. That's actually true, Indominus. So if you guys don't know, Next Order is really, really good, but it doesn't change too much. Whereas if you get Cyber Sleuth on the Switch, there is 2 versions of Cyber Sleuth, and they have better integration between the base game and the expanded game, which I would say that integration is pretty good, and I probably would suggest you guys picking that up. But yeah, I may have just woken up. What time is it, Strobs? It's very late, I would imagine. It's probably like 2 or 3 for you? Let's do it, Ray. I like Ray's in full laggy armor. I like that charge blade, it's really cool. It's 1 AM? Oh yeah, because it's only 5. God. You just want to live not even on Australian times. You know, Strawberries, you're now on European time. Just to let you know. Laggy boy, I know, Ray. Laggy is my boy. He's the best boy. Best monster, EU. AU? Wait, wrong way. Which is the fastest way back? This way? I hate this map. I always get lost. He's my favorite, period. Ditto. Dude. Laggy's the best. I know it's like a weird thing because it's not because of like me being a 3 starter, but like as a 3rd gen person, like it's not the reason, but it definitely is a strong part to it, I guess. His colors, his like design, his fight style, I think they're all really fun. Slowly traveling time zones. Oh god. Just do what I do, never sleep. Oh god. We were talking about that earlier actually, Rainbow. We brought up how like you don't sleep and just the idea that there's a lot of people that do like 3, like they sleep for like 3 hours and it's just crazy. You're lost. I know, we started in a weird place, Ray. It's one of those things, this map. I love this map's design in terms of colors and stuff, but it's confusing sometimes. Right, unleash. You guys better not hit me. I am buffing. Go away. Go away. There's a Conchu like coming as well. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's Catcher Watcher. Cat attack. Ow. Are we mounted? Alright, that makes it easy for me. Alright, let's get some buffs. No! So basically, if you guys don't know, with Unleash the Beast, we actually get 3 stacks. So every time I finish this combo and you see that animation, you'll notice above my name on the left-hand side, I'm getting a stack of something, which is the Unleash the Beast power-up, which makes me do more damage, and I believe it gives me crit as well. Oh no! There we go, we're good. Oh, he hit me at the last hit. And it lasts a decent amount of time. You pretty much want to have it up 100% of the time throughout Unleash. Only problem is if you don't land the final part of it, it doesn't count, so... Hey-ya! Are you streaming tonight, by the way, Ray? If you... Ray, just... Oh my gosh. I'm fairly sure someone is full geared here. And I would imagine it's probably Ray. That charge blade. Dude, that looks awesome. You're not streaming tonight? Oh, okay. I was going to say if you were, I could raid you after this. Because I'm probably going to go get dinner soon. 3 hours of sleep is the proper way of life. Life is too short to waste. Yeah, but if you're running at, like, not peak capacity, Rainbow, just going to say, there's going to be a point where, like, you can't do that forever. like, Rainbow. Time will catch up with you. There's actually a thing that I read, which is, the less you sleep, the more it eats into your, like, actual life expectancy. I don't know how true that is. We were talking earlier about how, like, people, like, have changed how sleeping habits are over years and stuff like that. But yeah. Or you be healthy and you just die. That's also true, CJ. I'd rather not work at, like, non-peak capacity, though. I'm okay getting my 8 hours sleep. I like being a snug boy in bed. It's probably me using a G-rank based weapon. Maybe. As long as Zeus is okay going at this speed. Because Zeus doesn't really get to see the fights very well if we're doing it at this speed. That's the only reason I power down a lot of the time. And I'm a G-rank cat, which halves my strength. So I'm probably about mid-rank, high rank. Which isn't insane. And I think we're starting high rank now, so it'll catch up with me. Though, that said, my build is pretty peak optimal that I'm kind of G-rank starter in terms of strength. Probably closer to that. Cat's very not strong. As much as you see people saying how, like, cats are amazing, they are still extremely limited, and you will see with kill times that they do not reach normal hunter times. For legal reasons, I should inform chat that I've been sleeping 8 hours of sleep for the past 3 months. Heck yeah, Rainbow. That's what you want to do. I mean, health catches up to you and you die from not enough sleep. Oh. I would say that's more likely what happens with a lot of people. There's a lot of people who it's like, so a good example is a lot of people who are on drugs and stuff like that. Not good drugs. People that are like, have sleep issues because of a lot of that stuff. There's a large capacity where the reason they're actually, like, they're not so good is because they do have a lack of sleep. They can't sleep. Because of all the negative stuff that's happening in their mind space, so, and health space, but it does play a part in it. Good sleep does wonders for people. Maybe that's the life I want to live. I want to burn bright and burn out. I was curious why other monster collecting games you like besides stories. So Indominus, I played quite a few. I actually really like, this is a weird one to talk about, Metabots. I never see anyone talk about Metabots. I really like Metabots. Less of a monster collecting game, more of a part collecting game in a weird way, but it essentially has similar rule sets. Which way are we going here? Digimon is probably my favorite. I really like, I never played Yokai Watch. People keep talking about me playing Yokai. Maybe one day. I just don't really like the aesthetic of it, honestly. And to me, it's a bit too kiddie. But, yeah, I think that, why did I not Acorn? Digimon and Pokemon are just like easy go-tos. I'm trying to think of what other ones. Hit me with some other ones. Because there'd be ones that I'm like, ow. I probably have played that are not entering my brain right now. I'm a big card collector as well. Like I like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. Like I don't collect them IRL, but a lot of card games. What is he doing? Pro tips, Palico tips: sleep and eat well. I'll never not tell you guys to do that. Tier list: Super S rank Duel Masters, S rank Metabots. Heck yeah. Duel Masters, never played it. Duel Masters I feel like is after my time, because there's a lot of nostalgia with a lot of the stuff I'm into, by the way. You'll notice that there's a point in time where it's like I stopped not knowing what things are about. Are we making tier lists again? I mean, we were talking about making a tier list for the Monster Hunter maps. Maybe I should make a nostalgia tier list of like things that I got really into. I don't hear... Okay, so Indominus, it's so funny. Okay, you saying I don't hear people talk about Fossil Fighters. You have not been in my chat enough. The amount of people that tell me that I need to play Fossil Fighters is bonkers. Apparently, like, that game is so cult heavy that everyone's like, I need to play that. One of my mods is a very big champion of it. Oh. Didn't realize it was on Ray. But yeah, Fossil Fighters I think might be up my alley. I just never have played it. To me, it's like, when I looked at it as a baseline, I was like, oh, okay. And Okay, here's the same thing about like Temtem and things like that. There's a lot of them that I think have a big issue where they just feel like rip-offs of things like Pokemon and Digimon, where it doesn't interest me. But there's a stage of like that sort of stuff where it's like, it kind of is very simplistic looking that I'm like, I just don't even acknowledge it essentially at the time it comes out. But like, I'm not necessarily against it. Unless it has, like, it needs to have really good mechanics. Like, someone has to stress, like, check out this mechanic. This is why I needed to see it. But I don't know. We'll one day when you don't find me playing, like, the same game over and over, or different games that I'm trying to get through as a playthrough, I think that game will definitely come up. I've never heard of Fossil Fighters. Yeah, it's really weird, CJ. I think it was a DS game. I don't know if it existed before, but like it's definitely one that people have talked about a shit ton. Yu-Gi-Oh's Quest, the best God card in your opinion? It's Slifer. I mean, Indominus, it's Slifer. Why would you ever not choose Slifer? If you like Monster Hunter, you're probably a Slifer person. Just gonna say. It sounds like a dinosaur game. I like dinosaurs. From what I know, Rainbow, I think it is. Weirdly enough. They're like fossil dinosaurs. What's the topic? The topic is basically like nostalgia monster catching game. Like what are your what are like go-to cool ones that we should play or think about? Dinosaurs is so rad. You guys should look up that game. It makes me curious because I still haven't played it, but the fact that you guys keep bringing it up seems like there's something there. All right. Maybe one more. Maybe one more, two more, one more, two more. I say one more and then it turns into another 5, but we'll see. Oh, someone else is a squishy cat boy. Squishy cat boy. Oh no, it's not. It's just Zeus's cat. Monster Rancher. Shit, Ray. Yes, you've hit one very much nail on the head. If you guys have not played Monster Rancher, please go play Monster Rancher. Those games are crazy. The fact, so Ray, do you know about the gacha one that's out in Japan at the moment? I want that game to be localized. It is killing me that that game is not localized. And I hope that it eventually comes over here because Japan are in love with it. And it's Monster Rancher. Which gacha? I think it's just called Monster Rancher, whatever they call it in Japanese. Yeah, you guys should check it out. I legitimately can't remember the name of it. The game you go out and dig up fossils and clean them to get dinosaurs. So they're actually dinosaurs. I wasn't sure if they were monsters or dinosaurs. We need to play Fossil Fighters now. I know, Rainbow. So here's the thing, Rainbow. I'm not sure what we're gonna do after Scarlet Nexus. I don't think I've decided specifically on what we're gonna play next, but maybe we can start having a little bit of a. Maybe we start a monster gathering marathon, and I play a whole heap of different ones. The Monster Rancher gacha game. Yeah. It's a Monster Rancher gacha game, which mostly has a whole heap of the Monster Rancher stuff, except it's got new, new sort of mechanics with how monsters get created and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I don't know how pay to play it is though. That's the only thing. So yeah. I own all Fossil... Oh, I didn't realize there was 3. I thought there was only the 1. I didn't realize it was popular enough to get sequels. Who's the developer for it, Indominus? Because it makes me wonder whether or not they made something else that was really popular. I think Monster Rancher 1 is ported. Yes, it is. But the thing is, Ray, it's in Japanese. Good luck playing Monster Rancher in Japanese. Gotta say that. That game, very, very confusing. Jade Cocoon. Jade Cocoon's very good also, but it's a bit weird. I feel like it's an extremely niche game for RPG fans. Well, talking about Jade Cocoon, you can also talk about Chrono Cross as well, in a sense. But yeah, Jade Cocoon is definitely like a very good niche monster raising game. Who are you guys fighting? I don't know who I'm fighting. No! Hate that sometimes. All right, let's go to wherever the others are, because I don't know where this idiot's flying. Actually, nah, fuck it. I'm fighting by myself. I don't need anyone. I'm my own cat. I can't understand it. Yeah, I know. As much as I saw that, Ray, I was like, oh, I might get that, but I think that game might be a bit much for me. I've played a lot of games localized, not localized, because I'm a madman. But then something like that, I don't think. Wow, young Cuckoo is very pale in this game. I don't think I could play that game in Japanese. I think. There he goes. He's off. He's flying away, never to be seen again. Please stop tail whipping. This guy's an annoying size for a cat, actually. There we go. You have online exclusive dinos. How does that work in Dominus? If you want to play them, I'd suggest the original ADG Champions and the sequel. So not the third one. Eat shit. Oops. Another wonderful... What's Duck Life? Wait, is Duck Life that game we played, Rainbow? God. I feel like between you, Selmas, and Armin, you guys, one of you need to stream so you can start doing those streams for those games. Oh no, Zeus. Come here, you. Oh. Don't you? It hurts. I'm planning on streaming in a year and a half. I like that you're doing that in a long-term plan. That's good. We'll see. I think it'll be interesting if you do start Rainbow, because I feel like you and me will have very different communities in terms of like, and it'll be interesting to see, because you and Armin are very zoomies. You zoomy kids, me old man gamer. Gonna lie, be an amazing streamer. Third one is why there's implemented a car minigame. What? What do you mean a car minigame? What do you, Indominus, what do you mean? Explain. Yep. Wow. I love Ray's fucking costume. It's so good. I love when someone like has like an identity that's like, this is the costume, this is like their outfit they use for like all the Monster Hunters. Well, not just Monster Hunters, it's just like in general. Like that's me with 14 or MMOs. Usually MMOs I'll have one set of layered armor and then that's just what I have. It's so annoying when, like, because monsters are so small, certain setups are just annoying on the Palico. Let's get some plebies. I need to start making more. I feel like it's good because you got like an identity. Because people know who you are. My Iceborne one sucks, by the way. I need a better costume. I kind of wanted to figure out something that worked, but there wasn't a lot of armor pieces in World that I was really, really attached to. Apart from my Pumpkin outfit. Rise, I'm super happy with my Rise outfit. This game, I've never been happy with my outfits. I've never... Like, I saw something that people were playing with part-wise recently, and I'm like, oh shit, I like these. I might play around with those pieces at some point. Dude, I just realized... Hang on, Ray, are you all scarred up because that's the armor that's doing that? Because the normal hunter doesn't have that. What armor does that? Gila has a crazy lot of variety. It really does. Yeah, it's the armor? No way. Is it the belt? Oh, it's the Baki armor. Ah. This is why this game's amazing and I love it. Well, in the game, you don't walk around the field to get fossils. You drive around in cars. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Indominus. Waste is Bulldrome? Oh, it's Bulldrome. I thought it was Devil Joe. I was like, I didn't think you could color it like that for Devil Joe. Alright. As much as I probably want to do another one, we probably should stop there. So hopefully we got you boosted a bit there, Zeus. If you guys want to stay in the lobby, feel free to use it. If anyone else wants to play, feel free to jump over in the Discord and just let anyone know if you're out there wanting to do some hunts. It'd be nice to get everyone back up to sort of the collective community back up to G rank, so then we can sort of help people out there. And then, yeah. We'll eventually do White Fatalis. Eventually. Someday. One day. Now, whether or not I do Rise tomorrow, I'm unsure. I feel like there'll be enough Sapphires around that you guys can probably hunt with them. And I might just chill with some Scarlet Nexus, because I really want to play some more Scarlet Nexus. I've been really enjoying that game. Oh, Strobes! I've already worked it out 3 times today. Alright, one more. But, yeah. Devil Joe is a more pickle color. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ray. I was like, I'm fairly sure you can't change the color on that. Yeah. This is where we'll finish up for today. Thank you for everyone who came and hunted with us and had some fun. I'll be back tomorrow with Scarlet Nexus, just Scarlet. Unless it takes my fancy and I do want to join the others. Yeah. Hope you guys had fun. I need to get all this stuff off me. I am a monstrosity today. I completely forgot that Cookie Boy to my left is down here. I've got little Raichu. Cat Furry Man. I know I'm super furry today. By the way, this is not my choice. You guys turned me in this. This is what chat wants. And no one takes it off me, so that makes me assume that you all just want this furry cat man. But yeah, so tomorrow will be Scarlet Nexus, same time as always, and let's try and find someone to raid. Who do we want to go visit? You guys, I feel like you guys want to do some MonHun. I feel like we've got a MonHun crew today, so let's see who's around. Meowdy's streaming. We got a small stream. We've got Kage. Wait, is Kage... Hang on, Kage's streaming... How long has he been streaming for? Kage, how long have you been streaming, buddy? I wish there was an easy way for me to check how fast people stream. Oh, Kage's probably finishing soon, too. Anyone know if Kage's been streaming for a while? The other person we could stream is, go raid is Ren, but she's doing Monster Hunter World. Would you guys want to do some World? There's so much going on by you, but I know! At a certain point, I kind of lost control, and we just kind of became a mess of things. Yeah, alright, so I think our choices is gambling on Kage being around for a little bit longer, or we can go visit Ren. Ren, by the way, is now a VTuber, and she's playing World. So I wouldn't mind raiding Ren, but... And he's good? Maybe we'll visit Kage, because that way you guys, if you want to play ModG, you can join Kage. I don't think he's ending soon. It doesn't look like it. I never know. With some streamers, I can never tell how long they're going to be streaming for. And I'm getting an ad, so this is fun. I really need to get Prime just so I don't have to deal with ads while I'm streaming. Come on. Come on. Come on, ad finish. I need ad to finish so I can have a look and where the night. Go to Kage. I mean, worst case scenario, he can just send everyone out somewhere else. And you guys can make even more friends. Yeah, I think Kage's just doing whatever. So let's do it. He's been 5 hours and 15. I know, that's about my time, so yeah. Alright. Well, let's do it. Let's visit Kage. Type it out because I'm a dum-dum. Ad. So many ads. Alright. I better finish up here. You guys all look after yourselves. I am a hungry boy. I'm glad we were able to get some hunts in, Ray. We'll have to do some more hunts in the future. But yeah.